Damn it! Yeah.
Dato meno peso di condividenza, se non si vede del tuo ingegno, quel tipo collare dal suo risultato, giusto? Ok.
Right. Got it.
Voglio un attimo vedere una cosa.
What now?
Il gruppo, no, non il gruppo seguaci, non se c'è anche lei. No, non c'è ancora. Database.
This is...
Vediamo se mi fa leggere qualcosa. No, non mi fa. Riposati. Vabbè.
Sure.
Devo fare altro.
Good night.
Riposo allora. Buonanotte.
Oh,
Non sei
good.
ancora sveglio.
What's the matter?
Allora, volevi dire qualcosa?
Something on your mind?
No, not in particular.
Non ti parlo.
Once we're back tomorrow, even if he's suspect.
Ok.
You know,
Sono un po'.
I thought I was fine doing all, finally having others who know the truth. And you personally say, you're lucky, really. I'll have you know, I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time. What's it like?
9 pagine.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of no faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to this culture's influence. I wonder what the world we Nydia. Everyone told us we this form. Or not. I don't think it's necessary that you should always have. If these new powers, I'll make sure everyone.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge. Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound. To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standing. In first place, the undisputed winner, Bane of... And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk.
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be...
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one, the lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna, valiant human slayer.
Right! Wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's an...
Oi! crier, man? Where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over the...
Who? Oh, right, that Gladel or something. No.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the roots, hiding his inadequacy.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight.
Il nostro giovanissimo candidato all'unico stella del momento. Conoscente del suo nome.
Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every welcome.
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sort of...
A pagan island. They're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. Which...
Io cosa bisogna fare?
And that's the bell! Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second. First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now a...
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next... recovering and offering a divine rep!
What? A rep?
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it. To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject sanctism. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of... Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hand. May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of...
What a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? This is a neat plucks at your heart.
Focus.
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Ontario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be... To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark.
C'è da andare nella nuova città, fare poi tutto con calma.
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder! They would steal our very...
That candidate's a Mustari.
Allora, candidato a un non mi dice che si sta niente. Quando è uscito dal gioco dei nuovi livelli di salse.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the crown theocracy. You think that...
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over. We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladell incident, you've been inseparable from this.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line.
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya!
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saint's Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now that he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but come up. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has played. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated?
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as Dracodios.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saint's Day, and bring it.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them.
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and be...
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy...
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight. May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared.
Siamo riusciti a tornare alla locanda. Sappiamo solo che la lancia si chiama
Alright.
Codice segreto. Andare altrove per raccogliere più informazioni. Andiamo. Andiamo a vedere un attimo.
Well met, eh?
Ovviamente sa qualcosa. Informatore.
Hey, listen.
Incredulous.
Hey, I beg your pardon.
I'm just incredulous.
Hey, listen. Huh?
Ok, deve essere diretto verso il bazar dei mercanti.
Okay, so...
Ok.
I'm just incredulous.
Bazar dei mercanti.
Let's go.
Andiamo.
What's this? Yeah? Down there.
Oh.
Mi ricordi chi sei?
Oh, come on, fish.
Ok.
Wonderful. Yes, hello. Dismissed. a minute.
Vediamo un attimo se troviamo qualcuno qua.
Welcome.
Hang on.
Non c'è niente.
Now what am I to do?
How did I wind up here?
Why is this happening? What's going on?
Look at that. Now what am I to do?
I wind up here.
L'ultimo viaggio è stato duro, siamo rimasti vittime di uno struttore marino.
Now what am I to do?
Yeah?
Well,
Whoa,
hey.
check this out.
I can't believe this. You would have them all take what they please? This same atrocity all over again. Damn him.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
Why don't we team up?
What? Really? The enemy of my enemy is my friend?
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it...
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't... That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the god.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagan...
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Major?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you...
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is Dracodios.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose the Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
An island across the ocean. Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustara, and it remains the only place in the land where sanctism...
I'm not out to abolish sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this raid.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Eden. Take my advice. Forget about Dracodios. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
We don't intend to take it by...
Even if you did, you'll not find any ships that sail there. And that's only the first obstacle in your way. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality.
Well, sounds like Dracodios is on Virga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the...
'Tis true, his words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Virga Island...
Ontario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verg.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea. Don't
pensato tutto io.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not...
Shut up.
Tell. You're still...
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladell mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll...
You never could keep your mouth.
What the?
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his run all to myself. And believe you me, after all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of
But why? We'd not even spoken.
Island, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland.
Huh. The man has a point.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? There be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right! Eurus, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for...
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather. We're running short.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's fault.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole...
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials and make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Allora, preparati la salta. Non ho niente. Abbiamo fatto tutto. Io salterei.
Ready to depart?
Non a posto. Ok.
Virga Island is this spot right here.
Io quanti giorni ci vorranno per raggiungerla? Vabbè.
This place...
Oh.
Haha! Tell it!
Andiamo! Prima vediamo meglio,
It's actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt?
Virga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to...
If negotiations are even on its...
Why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't...
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest.
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your... The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island.
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear and...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing.
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try plowing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it?
The Virga Island's infamous people. Treacherous. Even the crown theocracy struck, so how will this shake out? The festivity...
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open. Their destination, not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Vediamo. Io devo essere troppo pure. Non ci devo sapere perché già ha lasciato la sua testa da pesca sul ponte. Se vuoi imparare chiedi a lui, ma vedi di scivolare fuori dall'oceano. Ok. Che saggenza.
All right, then.
Let's go.
Fa così.
Speaking.
Oh, jeez.
Ok, peschiamo.
The truth is...
Allora, escavare. Proviamo.
True. The fight is on. Here we go, then.
As the sun lurking below the surface,
quindi
in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predators. But the party...
Ci sarà l'accampamento, spero. Momento della secca. Ok. È tutto immaginazione, immaginazione, immaginazione.
Quite.
Got it.
Vediamo se può fare. Immaginazione. Comunque c'è da fare solo immaginazione, facciamo immaginazione per ora.
Well met.
Ok, posso fare a meno di figlioli quelli altri prodigi certi, non iniziate di questa ferita di terreno che devono essere incredibilmente stabiliti. È una vera passione per il cibo.
True. Good.
All right.
Bisogna arrivare a 4, abbiamo un bel po' di cose da fare.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, goodness.
Non mi dispiace, solo che i miei capelli richiedono 10 volte più da
Sure.
Yes. Oh.
Già pomeriggio. Vediamo. Qui avrebbe il coraggio.
All right then.
Al motore non c'è niente da fare. Vediamo un attimo una cosa.
What now?
No, facciamo del coraggio perché ci serve. Non volevo.
Ehi!
Mettiamo il coraggio, dai.
No.
Possiamo portarlo a 4.
All right.
Sì, il coraggio c'era da aumentarlo.
Come look.
The gauntlet, it is not. There are many still.
Ah. Una cartolina.
Incredible!
Oh, rimane da vivere in due. Stiamo su.
Boy!
Non è che l'acqua ci prende addosso.
That.
Non sai nuotare? Hai troppe domande, bello. Questo soggetto si denota nel muro d'acqua. Sono persino alcuni scintillanti. Non avevo mai visto Creatore. Sta facendo.
Enough.
Posso impizzare quel muro d'acqua. Stavo pensando di prepararci il pasto di oggi. Strana fermo nel suo appetito. Ok.